My name is Alan Workman. I'm a rhinologist and skull-base surgeon at Mass Eye and Ear and a member of the faculty at Harvard Medical School. I specialize in medical and surgical treatments of the nose and sinuses for disorders such as chronic sinusitis, nasal obstruction, all the way up to sinonasal tumors or cerebrospinal fluid leaks or other complex pathologies. I also work with neurosurgeons at Mass General Hospital, combining our approaches for minimally invasive endoscopic interventions for skull-base tumors as well as intracranial tumors. Many patients who come to see me with chronic sinusitis or nasal obstruction have already received many treatments for their disease over many years, and my goal is to understand what has worked for them before and how we can best optimize their medical and surgical treatments. My research focuses on the pathophysiology of chronic rhinosinusitis. I run a lab trying to understand better diagnostic and therapeutic treatments for the disease. I specialize in patients who have refractory or severe disease. From a skull-base perspective, I'm very interested in surveillance for sinonasal malignancy and understanding optimal imaging and endoscopy paradigms for these patients following their treatments. I've authored several book chapters on this subject and have also participated in an expert practice statement for the American Rhinologic Society. I completed my medical training at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia and also completed a master's in translational research at the University of Pennsylvania at the same time. I then came up to Boston to complete my residency at Mass Eye and Ear and Harvard Medical School, and then returned to Philadelphia for 1 year for extra training in a rhinology and skull-base surgery fellowship at the University of Pennsylvania. I then returned to Mass Eye and Ear to be a member of the faculty and have been here since then. I grew up in Westfield, New Jersey, and my wife and I met in med school and moved up to Boston together. We've absolutely loved living here, exploring everything the city has to offer, going skiing up north, and I've been trying to get a little bit better at golf.